So Aries, your week commencing the 9th of December forecast really is quite fascinating. Yours is the sign of action. You're the initiator of the Zodiac. But your ruler, Mars, which is very much to do with that energy, is now in retrograde. But that doesn't change the fact it's still in a great location, Leo, which gives you an opportunity to showcase your charisma. It also links very productively to Mercury, the planet of communication, although it too is in retrograde. But if you did need to say something, as long as it's well thought through, you can do so with conviction and enthusiasm right at the start of this week. So whether it's someone that you're trying to get to know that you're really drawn to, whether it's around a business project, whether it's around a social plan, perhaps to travel, there is the potential to take steps forwards, but it might not go quite at the speed of light, which you could get frustrated by. So by seeing the big picture, it will help you to just go with the flow, because at the start of this week, the part of your chart that's very much to do with your long-term plan is really powerfully accentuated, and the connections you have that are really meaningful can become more so over time. But it is true that as the week begins, the connection between the moon and Neptune can just echo into your situation some vague doubts or uncertainties. Now, because Mercury goes direct at the end of this week, communications generally, particularly if you're trying to set up a travel plan, anything around a contract, if you've been doing a proposal for a potential client and it's been delayed, of course, things could speed up. But because of the energy of Neptune applying to the full moon as the week draws to a close, being in touch with the more hidden or subtle parts of your situation, as much as the more upfront and obvious ones, is going to be really important. So I think this week could see some very powerful conversations. And it may be in a completely social situation. You could have a fabulous time, particularly with Venus going face to face with Mars, your ruler, at the heart of the week. There may even be a key connection from a romantic viewpoint. But as the week draws to a close, that full moons essentially bring into the open something. And if you are needing to work with someone or people who have very different philosophies, a very different worldview from you, you can become much more conscious of that, to be honest. And as much as there's part of you that may want to take the lead, be very dynamic, create a sense of enthusiasm, just stay attuned to the people around you who are not quite as invested in what you're trying to do as you would like. It's just a fact of life. We can't have everybody on our side. But if you're just conscious of all these retrogrades and the impact of them, you can still take that action you're famed for, but with reasonable expectations. Please see beneath this video for your in-depth year 2025 deep dive video forecast. You can also get your free year 2025 general, love, Chinese and Vedic written forecast when you order your personal forecast for next year. Please see below for that too.